This can quietly damage your Toyota hybrid system if you're not careful. There's usually no sudden breakdown, no warning light, and no obvious sign that something's wrong. The damage happens slowly in the background, targeting the most expensive and critical parts: the electrical components and the high-voltage battery that almost every Toyota hybrid relies on. Many people focus on engines, transmissions, or suspension when thinking about car problems. But in a hybrid, the battery and its supporting systems are just as important. They're built to last, but only if they're used and maintained under proper conditions. Without that, efficiency, performance, and long-term reliability can gradually decline. There are three main factors that can quietly harm your Toyota hybrid over time. First, missing scheduled maintenance. Second, letting your hybrid sit idle for long periods. And third, exposure to extreme temperatures, either intense heat or severe cold. Each one stresses the hybrid system in a different way, but all lead to reduced efficiency and increased wear on the battery and electrical components. This isn't specific to any one model. Whether it's a RAV4 Hybrid, Corolla Hybrid, Camry Hybrid, or any other Toyota hybrid, the system works the same way. Toyota designed these vehicles to be reliable, but they still need regular use, proper care, and the right conditions to stay at their best. In the next part, we'll cover missing scheduled maintenance and why ignoring even a simple filter can slowly damage your hybrid system. One of the fastest ways to hurt your Toyota hybrid system is by missing out on basic scheduled maintenance. And the reason this happens so often is because many owners are told, and correctly so, that Toyota hybrid systems don't require much servicing. Over time, that message can turn into a dangerous assumption that the hybrid system doesn't really need attention at all. That's where problems begin. Toyota does recommend routine maintenance for every hybrid vehicle, and while it's true that the hybrid powertrain itself is relatively low maintenance compared to traditional systems, it's not maintenance-free. This applies whether you're driving a RAV4 Hybrid, a Corolla Hybrid, or a Camry Hybrid. The core hybrid components are designed to last, but they depend on a few key checks to keep operating within safe and efficient limits. When it comes to the hybrid system specifically, there isn't a long list of complex services that need to be done. One of the most important items is the hybrid battery air filter. This filter allows proper airflow to the high-voltage battery so it can cool itself and maintain optimal operating temperatures. If that airflow becomes restricted because the filter is dirty or clogged, the battery can no longer regulate its temperature effectively. Over time, poor airflow can cause the hybrid battery to run hotter than it should. Heat is one of the biggest enemies of battery health, and even small increases in operating temperature can accelerate wear. This doesn't usually trigger an immediate failure, but it can slowly reduce battery efficiency and long-term performance. That's why skipping scheduled inspections, even when they seem minor, can quietly create bigger problems down the road. Beyond the hybrid-specific components, regular oil changes and tire rotations still matter as well. While these apply to any vehicle with a combustion engine, they also help keep the entire hybrid system working smoothly. Missing routine maintenance doesn't cause instant damage, but over time, it increases stress on the system and makes your Toyota hybrid work harder than it needs to. The next factor that can hurt your Toyota hybrid system is letting it sit idle for long periods of time. Hybrid vehicles are not designed to remain unused for extended stretches, especially when it comes to the high-voltage battery system. When a hybrid Toyota sits without being driven, the battery is not cycling the way it was intended to, and over time, this can reduce the power and efficiency of the hybrid system. For example, if you're someone who travels for 4 to 6 months out of the year and your Toyota hybrid is left sitting during that time, that vehicle may not be the best fit for your driving habits. While the car may still start and drive when you return, the extended period of inactivity can place strain on the hybrid battery because batteries are not meant to sit unused for long durations. This gradual loss doesn't happen all at once, and it's not something most owners immediately notice. Instead, the efficiency and performance of the hybrid powertrain can slowly decline over time simply because the system hasn't been regularly used the way it was designed to be. The final factor that can hurt your Toyota hybrid system is exposure to extreme temperatures, whether that's extreme heat or extreme cold. Toyota hybrid systems are designed to operate across a wide range of conditions, and when the vehicle is driven regularly, even harsh temperatures are usually not a problem. In these situations, the system is able to regulate itself effectively. You may notice a decrease in fuel efficiency during colder weather, but this is normal and expected behavior for hybrid vehicles. In cold conditions, especially in temperatures around -1 to -15 degrees Celsius, the chemical reaction within the hybrid system takes longer to occur. Because this reaction is slower, the vehicle depends more on the combustion engine and less on the electric motor during those colder periods. This increased reliance on the engine does not damage the hybrid system as long as the vehicle is being driven consistently and allowed to operate as intended. Issues start to develop when a Toyota Hybrid is left sitting for extended periods in extreme heat or extreme cold without being used. Over time, the combination of temperature stress and inactivity can reduce the efficiency of the hybrid powertrain system. While the vehicle may still start, drive, and appear to function normally, the hybrid system may no longer operate at peak efficiency due to this prolonged exposure. One effective way to reduce potential wear on the hybrid electric system during extreme cold is to allow the vehicle to warm up for a few minutes before driving. Whether you're driving a RAV4, Camry, Highlander, or Corolla Hybrid, this short warm-up period helps the hybrid components reach proper operating temperatures. Doing so supports better fuel efficiency and helps reduce long-term strain on the hybrid system over time. So maybe some of this was information you already knew, and maybe some of it wasn't. Either way, these are easy things to overlook because the effects don't usually show up right away or cause immediate problems. Over time, however, they can quietly impact both the efficiency and the long-term reliability of your Toyota hybrid system in ways many owners don't notice until much later. If you learned something new from this, feel free to let us know in the comments below. To recap, don't skip your scheduled routine maintenance, even if there isn't much that needs to be done specifically for the hybrid system beyond checking, cleaning, or replacing the required filters. Try to avoid leaving your Toyota Hybrid exposed to extreme heat or extreme cold for long periods without being driven. And most importantly, make sure you're using your hybrid vehicle on a regular basis, or at least starting it and getting it moving occasionally, to help reduce strain and potential wear on the hybrid electric system over time. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll catch you in the next one.